Now, I'm home, I'm recording this video right now, and as we speak, I'm missing out on a huge event. And I had to wrestle with myself. And honestly, this isn't the first time. Oh my God, Niara, you're ridiculous. Like, how are you not gonna go to this? But then I'll look back on it and I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm staying true to me, and I know what God has for me, and I know that what He has for me, I cannot miss it. So it's okay if I miss out on this particular event. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Niara Ijezie, and today I just want to talk about the fear of missing out. Now, this is just something that popped into my head, and I was like, you know what? I just want to have like a real conversation about the fear of missing out, because I feel like it's such a real thing that not many people talk about. And in our society, it is like a no-brainer. Not even a no-brainer, it's like a no-go. Like, if there is something happening and either you're invited to it or you're not invited to it, that fear of missing out, or FOMO, is real. And I've struggled with this for a really, really long time, of just being okay with either being left out and not getting an invite, or getting an invite and not feeling like you want to go. I think that's the biggest part. It's like, it's not necessarily like, it's easier to not get an invite and be like, okay, whatever, like, I didn't get the invite. How can I really be, like, you can be mad about it, you can feel sad about it, but then again, it's like, okay, I didn't get the invite. But when you get the invite and you don't feel like going, I feel like that's worst. And that's me. Like, sometimes I'll get invited to things and I just legitimately don't want to go, because like, I'm an introvert at heart. Like, I'm an extrovert introvert. So like, I can be in a crowd, network, do all those things, but it doesn't energize me. It drains me. And the whole time that I'm in those spaces, I'm thinking about getting out and going home and being in my bed or being on the couch and just relaxing. And also, side note, when I do those things, I feel like I need like a good 3 days, 72 hours to recuperate. Like, I'm like, please, nobody talk to me. I don't want to be around nobody for the next 72 hours, the next 3 days, because I need to like refuel, recharge to be able to like be back out there again. But seriously though, like, FOMO is a really like real thing. And like, especially when you're invited to something and you don't want to go. And like, I'm just here to tell you, like, it's okay. Like, everything, I'm a big believer that everything that is meant for you will be for you. And there's no need for you to feel like, oh, if you don't go to something, or if you weren't invited to something, that now means that, oh my God, your life is over, or you're not going to get to where you actually are supposed to be, or whatever it is. It's like, no. What's destined for you can never miss you. And I'm a big believer of that. Like, even it might miss you in that moment, but it's gonna come back. God will give you a second chance to redeem yourself. Now, God might give you that second chance. He might give you the third, but you never know. There might not be a fourth, fifth, sixth, or 100th time, but sometimes you do have to take the moment, but it's okay if you don't take it in that exact moment. So don't feel bad. And I'm here to tell you not to feel bad about it. Just take it as what it is and keep going, and keep going about your day, keep going about your life. You are not missing out on anything. And I say this to you because I say this to myself. Now, I'm home, I'm recording this video right now, and as we speak, I'm missing out on a huge event. And I had to wrestle with myself. And honestly, this isn't the first time. There's been times where I've been invited to things like award shows and I didn't go, and I probably should have went, but I didn't care. And you know, in the moment it's kind of like, oh my god, Niara, you're ridiculous, like how are you not gonna go to this? But then I'll look back on it and I'm like, you know what, like I'm staying true to me, and I know what God has for me, and I know that what he has for me, I cannot miss it. So it's okay if I miss out on this particular event. And honestly, I can really genuinely say most of the events that I missed out on, I didn't really miss much. Like, yeah, it would have been cool to be in the building and see everything play out and maybe network with a few people, but like in the grand scheme of things, I really didn't miss much, and it was actually better for me to be where I was, which was on my couch, than out. So yeah, and tonight it's kind of the same deal. You know, my sister's at a movie premiere and I could have went. However, I actually was not there. So the gag was, with this event, they were to capacity. So I wasn't able to make it on the list in time. And I could have went and risked it and been like, I'm on the list. And like, even though I knew I wasn't gonna be on the list, and like tried to get in and whatever. But then I was like, you know what? It's okay. Like, yeah, it would be nice, and yeah, I could try to finesse my way in, but I know that next time around, my name is gonna be on that list, and I'm not gonna have to try to do anything extra to get on that list. And so it's okay for me to miss out. It's okay for me to be home recording this video, talking to you. And I know that, you know, there's someone out there that needs this message, that needs to know that, like, whatever's happening, whatever you feel like you're missing out on, and even if it's not just particular to an event, maybe it's like you feel like your entire life that you've missed out on all this stuff, and like you wish you could go back in time and redo all these things and like whatever. It's like, no, do not let your mind take you there, because your mind will do that. Your mind will take you there if you let it. Your mind will be like, girl, why you always playing? Like, you know, like you're always doing this, you're always missing out, like your life sucks and whatever it is. And it's like, don't let your mind take you there, because it will take you there, and it'll take you down to a really deep pit, and it'll be hard for you to get out of it. And we just don't want that. We don't want to do that. So no, we're going to look at everything on the brighter side. We're going to see everything in positive, and we are going to believe that what is meant for us will be for us, and where we are right now is where we're supposed to be, and that God has bigger plans for us. And sometimes the fact that you missed out on things, or the fact that you weren't invited to things, or the fact that things didn't happen the way that you wanted them to be, wasn't that God was rejecting you. He was protecting you. So sometimes you not getting an invite, or you not going to that thing, or whatever, is a blessing in disguise. Because if you would have went, God only knows what could have happened. So take that as God's protection, not his rejection. Okay, so I just want to pop on here really quick and just let you all know that. And please, don't take that with a grain of salt. Okay, literally try to see things with optimism, and try to see things with positivity. Okay, so anyway, I hope that you all have a good rest of the day, and I will see you guys in my next video. But until next time, please like and subscribe, comment, do whatever you gotta do, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Love you guys.